What's up, players? Team Paradigm here. We got Christian.
Hello guys.
He played. What are you playing? What do you play today?
Today I played Volcanic Trains because I feel that I really love trains in general, and volcanics are my favorite archetype overall. So I wanted to play it together and just test it here at LDS, and I think I did pretty well.
Yeah. You. What did you go?
3-2.
All right. 3 wins. All right.
X2. It's not really that fantastic, but overall I'm pleased with it.
You're satisfied? All right. Let's go into the deck profile. So what we got?
We got 3 Rocket. Rocket is just a staple in every Volcanic deck. Mandatory at 3. Just search out one of your main combo cards. It's a great searcher because it's also a 19-beat stick. And yeah, it also gets a search whenever it's summoned, so you can go call the Haunted to add a Blaze from deck or graveyard. It's not just from the deck, so that makes this card really good as a searcher.
All right. What we got next?
3 Shell. This is also a very mandatory card 3 when you're playing a Volcanic deck. It's always really good because it offers you draw power. However, in Volcanic Trains, you can actually cut this card if you want to, because the card itself is relatively slow when you combine it with trains, and you kind of also want to get to your combo pieces with trains, and then Shell can become a dead draw at many times. But to be honest, I like Shell because it's also this card fodder for revolving switch art and stuff like that. So it's just personal preference. I really like Shell overall.
It's a personal pick.
And next, 3 Scattershot. The main homie. Scattershot basically, it's basically one of the best volcanics. I think so. It basically nukes your opponent's monsters and deals 1500. It's just a fantastic card, and I love using it. So,
Alright.
That's it for the volcanics. I'm gonna play 9 volcanics. So for the train engine, I'm playing 3 Night Express Knight. Night Express Knight itself is a really stable card in trains because it's kind of what starts your combos.
And what gets you into all the rank 10s and stuff?
Yeah.
Alright.
And even though it also works with skill drain, so if you summon this on board and you have skill drain alive, it becomes a 3k beater for a single normal summon. And
that's pretty good.
Yeah. And then the combo of Night Express Knight, we have, of course, the 3 Dairy Crane. Dairy Crane is also a really important train, just because that when you open Night Express Knight and you have this in hand, you get to summon it with half attack, and then
you overlay.
Yeah, you overlay it to any level 10. And when it's detached as an Exceed material, you get to pop a card in the field, and a lot of my opponents today weren't really seeing that coming. So I would detach this and just make Dora unaffected, and then pop one of their main combo cards. Alright, so
we got more trains?
Yeah, we have 3 Ruffian Railcar.
Alright.
This card it's a bad searcher, but you kinda need to play it just to get to your main combos, and if you break with revolving switch art, you can always discard doesn't get 2 searches at the end phase.
Alright, that's pretty good.
And then,
bad cards.
Since I'm not playing any other recycling cards, I am playing just a sec. Where is it, man? Yeah. Sorry for that. I am playing also Double Exodius. It's a really good card. It's an inherent special summon where you shuffle everything from your graveyard, where all the monsters from your graveyard, you shuffle them into the deck, and you summon this guy. And it's an inherent special summon, which means that you're guaranteed to shuffle those monsters back into the deck. So if I'm playing Royal Firestone Guards or something like that, it doesn't really affect it because this thing can't really be negated.
Alright.
And it's also level 10 just for those level 10 plays if you don't have Dairy Crane on.
More rankings.
Yeah. So that's for the monsters. I run 20 monsters.
Yeah.
And then
you run a 40 card total, right?
Yeah, 40 cards.
Because 2 weeks ago it was 41.
It was also just testing. Then 3 Revolving Switch Art. This is by far the most important card in trains overall. You can discard one, add a train, or if you normal summon a train or level 10 Earth Machine, you get to summon a level 4 train from your deck, and then it becomes level 10. But your opponent takes no damage when you use that effect. So it's a really good card. It's definitely one of the 2 best cards in the entire deck. You need to play this at 3.
Alright.
And when you're playing 3 Revolving Switchyard, which is the field spell, you also play 3
Terraforming.
Terraforming. Yeah, because this card is just so important.
It's the main part of the deck. You need terraforming.
Yeah, I don't really need to explain anything else.
Yeah, it's terraforming.
2 Twin Twisters for back row removal.
Fuck out of mice.
One Raigeki because I can play it. That's it for the spells. I run 8 spells? Or not? I think, yeah, 8 spells. Or wait, 9 spells. That's mine.
Yeah, alright. 9 spells?
Yeah, and then I play 3 Reload, the second best card in the deck. So what you can do with this, and the reason why you're not playing Shell in some versions, is because that with Revolving Switchyard, you can basically discard this, and then it has a graveyard effect where you can banish it to send a Volcanic from your deck to the graveyard. So you can discard this, add a train, and then you can make a Dora or something like that.
Alright.
And you can also use the Scatter Shot if you need to in the next turn. If your opponent just manages to get a huge board and you just really can't get over it with anything other than the Scatter Shot, of course.
Alright.
And also it's just draw power. If you're playing Shell like me, you can just discard Shell, draw a card, or even Scatter Shot. It's also really, I like it. It's a solid card.
Alright.
3 Fiendish Chain.
Fuck that card.
I would play Strike if I could, but I'm poor and I don't have that much money.
It's okay.
But yeah, Fiendish Chain for me is the next best thing. And then 1 Skill Drain. Oh, this card is so good. You can basically summon Night Express Knight off of it, and then you can make it a 3k beat stick, and then on top of that, if you summon it while you have Dairy Crane in the hand, you can summon it as well, and it becomes a 28 beat stick. So I just really like it, and it also shuts down a lot of decks. I have won so many games just with this on. It's definitely one of the...
Skill Drain wins games.
Yeah, Skill Drain wins games if you can get it off right. And then 1 Torrential Tribute.
Are we going through a lot of one-offs now?
Yeah, one Bottomless, 1 Vanities, and 1 Warning. So that's for the main deck.
Alright.
40 cards total. So now for the extra deck, I run 3 Dorum. I really like this card. That's why I'm playing it at 3. Sometimes you don't need 3, but I just use it so many times, and I really love the card overall, and that's why I'm playing 3. And it's also just it's a beast, man. 4k wall, you can just sit on it in a lot of games.
It's got 4k defense?
Of course it has.
Holy moly. Oh, it's around the light so they can't see. Holy.
But yeah, it's just it's what, if Trains didn't have this, Trains wouldn't be as good as they are today. So this card is just really good.
Alright.
And then 1 Gustav Max. It's your rank 10 Cowboy for game. You burn
2000.
Yeah, basically. And then, 2.3. Yeah. And then 2 number 35 Revenus Tarantula.
Yeah.
And then 2 84.
Bane Gainer.
Yeah, and then 277. These cards go together.
It's the Sin Engine, basically.
These cards go together because you can summon this off first, and then you can lay this on top, and then you can use its effect, detaching 1, and then because you relatively had Dora on the field, you basically just nuke all their monsters because this thing will have 7,000 defense. For those of you who don't know what it does, it's basically you can detach 1 and then you can destroy all your opponent's monsters that has lower defense than this card. So when you summon this while you have a Dora on the field, or you can detach 1 and this thing will usually have like 4,000 or 7,000 defense, or sometimes. So yeah, you can it's basically a free Raigeki on a level 10, and then you can put 7 cents on top of it as a 4k beat stick. That can also win games. Yeah, I just like it a lot.
Yeah. And also 7 cents has to have it destroyed for each material, and then 1 without material. Prevents its own destruction. It's pretty good.
1 Galaxy Destroyer. I resolved this once a day, and I I was very pleased with it.
It's got you need 3 level 10s, right?
3 level 10s.
And it's got 5,000. What does it do?
What it does is basically you detach one, and then it becomes a Harvey Feather Duster where your opponent can respond to it.
Alright, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's just hard to summon since it requires 3 and not 2.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But under the right circumstances.
So that's it for all my rank 10s. I don't run 4 level or rank 4s. Of course, you run Emerald to recycle back scatter shots, stuff like that.
Yeah.
1 Dweller for those graveyard reliant decks. 1 Giant Hand for the effect negation. And lastly, 1 Castell for removal.
Alright.
Yeah. Overall, I'm pleased with the deck. I definitely think that it could get some changes, but
Yeah, you can make some improvements.
I can make some improvements.
And any thoughts right now, or do you have to think more about it after today?
I haven't played it that much, so I need to think and I need to find some new random tech I can use.
Alright, so thanks for tuning in for Christian's deck profile
Hope you guys.
Volcanic Trains. So peace out, see you in the next video.
Peace.